Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Ram.
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 सियावर रामचंद्र की
जय।
श्री सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की
जय।
ओम श्री गणेशाय नमः. ओम श्री सरस्वत्यै नमः. ओम श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः. ओम श्री जानकी वल्लभो विजयते. श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानाम् आलयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पाद शंकरं लोकशंकरं. समस्तजनकल्याणे निरतं करुणामयं नमामि चिन्मयं देवं सद्गुरुं ब्रह्मविद्वरं. नमः श्री तुलसीदास सद्वरिष्ठाय धीमते. पूरितं हृदयं येन रामप्रेमामृतेन मे. नीलाम्बुजश्यामलकोमलाङ्गं सीतासमारोपितवामभागं. पाणौ महासायकचारुचापं नमामि रामं रघुवंशनाथम्. अतुलितबलधामं हेमशैलाभदेहं धनुजवनकृशानुं ज्ञानिनामग्रगण्यं. सकलगुणनिधानं वानराणामधीशं रघुपतिप्रियभक्तं वातजातं नमामि. So we are in Ayodhya Kanda, and we saw in the last session a very beautiful episode where Bhagavan Sri Ramachandra along with Sita Mata and Lakshman ji, they go to Valmiki ji's ashrama, and Bhagavan says, though you are Trikaladnya, you know everything, but as a courtesy I must tell you why we have come here. So he gives the little bit of background and then asks one question to Valmiki ji, where should I stay? Where should I stay along with Sita ji and Lakshman, so that our stay will not trouble the munis and rishis of the ashram, of the forest. See what a considerate person he is. Not that his stay is anyways going to be of any trouble to anybody, but still. And when Valmiki ji hears this question, he says, many people may become surprised by your question like this, but I am not surprised. Why? I expect nothing less from you. We all know you are that Parabrahma Paramatma. We all know that Sita ji is not just what we see. She is Sakshat Jaganmaya, who creates the world, who sustains the world, and who destroys the world just on your mere command. And her command is not even according to the words. Only you look at her, she understands and she does everything. And this third person who is with you is not some person, Lakshmana. He is Sakshat Sheshanaga, 1,000 heads, carrying the entire earth on the head. That is what we are having in front of us. We know, but yet you are Dharma Setu Palaka. What a beautiful Sambodhana to use, that you will always protect the Maryada of Dharma. You will always create that kind of bridge between the scriptures and between the people, so that other people can also walk on it and understand what scriptures are doing. So when such Parameshwara has taken this human form, I know you will live as a Prakrita Raja, as a normal king. And therefore you asking me this question, I understand. But who are you actually? He says, your real Swarupa is not even of Parameshwara and Maya and Sheshanaga. Your real nature is of Parabrahma Paramatma, which cannot be known by the senses, where the mind cannot go. Yato vacho nivartante aprapya manasa saha. That is your real nature. And says, you are the seer, the only seer for the entire world which is seen. Jagu pekhana tuma dekh nihare. There are so many Brahmandas, and in each Brahmanda there is Brahma, Vishnu, Shiva and all Indradi Devatas and all people. All of them are dancing on your tunes. That Paramatma you are. Teu na janahi maramu tumhara aur tumhi ko jananihara. When they themselves have not yet understood you completely, those Brahma, Vishnu, Mahesha of different Brahmandas, who else can? He poses a question and then answers himself. Who can? Soi janai jehi dehu janai. Janat tumhai hoi jai. We saw last session that only that person can understand you whom you reveal yourself to. So the only way we can realize that Parabrahma is when Parabrahma reveals. But Veji is Parabrahma not revealing? Parabrahma is revealing. For that we have to become capable. And that's why Upanishad says that Nayamatma pravachanena labhya na medhaya na bahunashrutena yame vaisha vrunute tena labhya. You have to choose Parabrahma. That is what you have to do as a seeker. And then what? Tasyesha atma vivrunate tanum swam. When you choose Paramatma, Paramatma unravels itself and shows, this is what I am. He says, Tumari hi kripa, tumhi raghunandana, janahi bhagata ura chandana. What a beautiful thing. He says, by your grace only, devotees will be able to know you. And therefore you are chandana, sandalwood of the heart of bhaktas. When they put that chandana, one of the places this also, isn't it? When you put chandana, then you touch. When they put that chandana on their heart, they feel cool. Like that. You are that person who gives that coolness to the heart of devotees. That is what you are. Though we are seeing you, Chidanandamaya Deha Tumhari. Your body is not made up of 5 elements like all of us. Your body is made up of Chit and Ananda. Chit Ghana it is. Bigata Bikara. And therefore it does not have any modification. There is no Jayate, Vardhate, Viparinamate, Apakshiyate, Vinashyati for Bhagavan's body. But Naratanu dharehu Santa Surakaja, Kahahu, Karahu Jasa Prakrita Raja. But because you have taken this form of human, you will behave as though you are a human. Isn't it? And therefore you asking me, give me a place or tell me a place where I can stay in forest. Whole world is yours. Stay wherever you want. But because you have come as this human form, you will follow that restriction, and therefore you are asking like a common king. Rama dekhi suni charita tumhare jada mohahi buddha hoi sukhare. Listening to your charitra, he says, the fools become deluded and the wise become delighted. That is how your charitra is. It is confusing for those people who are fools, who do not understand. But those who are wise, they delight in your charitra. Tuma jo kahahu karahu sabu sacha. Whatever you say, whatever you do will be absolute truth. Jasakacheta chayanacha. And you can change the entire world however you want. But puchehu mohi ki raho kahe me. But you are asking me where I should stay. Main puchata sakucha hu. I pose another question to you. Jahan hohu tah dehu kahi tumhai dekhava uthau. You show me a place where you are not there and I will tell you go there and stay. You are asking me where you should stay. I say you are everywhere. See what a beautiful thing to say. This is called Samvada. Otherwise, what discussion do we have? Milk, latest topic. I know what is the topic going on now. Latest topic is milk. Why? Because from last 2 days you are getting milk and now milk coupons are there, and then you are checking how the coupons are. Could not have they made better coupons for it. And is this milk hot? What temperature it is? Is it cow milk, buffalo milk? Will there be sugar? Will there be water? How much will be the water? This is our discussion. And we discuss as though this is very important topic where entire attention is required. And see what discussion they are having. That is why even after thousands of years we are going and again reading their discussion. These are the topics. Sri Ramachandra asking to Valmiki ji and Valmiki ji answering. Pooche ho moi ki raho kaho mein. You are asking me where I should stay. I will ask you one question where you are not there. Oh Bhagavan, you are all pervasive, you are everywhere. Where is the question of where you should stay? Listening to this answer, Sri Ramachandra smiles. We saw why is he smiling? To say that don't open all my secrets. I have come here playing a role. Nicely I am doing. Suddenly you start doing all these things. In Valmiki Ramayana also, when he meets Valmiki ji, when he looks at Sri Ramachandra, his hands automatically, join together and he starts going. And Sri Ramachandra says, don't do. Here you are an elderly Rishi Muni, we are very young, we are supposed to prostrate to you. Don't break your character. You are playing a character, let us do that. Bhagavan smiles. Valmiki ji also smiles, understanding that okay, I will not embarrass you more. Balmiki hasi kahi bahori, bani madhura, amiya rasabori. And then he said something even more beautiful. Sunahu Ram kab kahahu niketa. Jaha basahu siya lakhana sameta. Oh Sri Rama, now I will tell you the places where you can stay. Now somebody may feel that his description and his glorification is over. Now he will give some simple answer. No. Valmiki ji it is. So now the 14 places that he gives for Bhagavan's Vanavasa of 14 years are actually not 14 places. There is only one place that he tells. And what is that? It is heart of the devotee. That is where you should stay, Bhagavan. But what kind of bhakta it is? What kind of bhakti does he have? Does she have? That is described in 14 different ways. Now, these 14 descriptions become bhakta lakshanas. This is how devotee is. And therefore for us, what do they become? They become sadhanas. Sadhakasya, siddhasya lakshanani, sadhakasya sadhanani. So siddha here is bhakta, bhaktasya lakshanani, sadhakasya sadhanani. So these become sadhanas for us. So he is giving 14 sadhanas. Saying that you want to become bhakta, then these are the sadhanas you should do. If you do this, Bhagavan will come and stay in your heart. We started last time, first bhavana, first place we saw. Jinake Shravana Samudra Samana Katha Tumhari Subhaga Sarinana Bharahi Nirantara Hohi na Pure Tinhake Hiyatuma Kahugraha Rure. Bhagavan, devotees whose ears are like ocean. Jinake Shravana Samudra Samana. Now don't imagine that ears are big. It's not physically big. They are like ocean means, tu katha tumhari subhaga sarinana. Your katha, your Rama katha is like different rivers entering into that ocean. Bharahi nirantar. Continuously it is flooding in. Hohi na pure. But the ocean is not satisfied. Tinhake hiyatuma kahugraharure. In their heart you stay. We saw last time that Bhagavan, Bhakta's ears are like ocean. Means what? Ocean is complete in its water. But still, as many rivers come in, ocean doesn't say enough. Apuryamanam achala pratishtham. Samudramapah pravishanti yadvat. Shri Krishna also gives that example but for some other point. Isn't it? He says that kamas, the desires enter into that mind of the jnani, And the mind of the jnani is like ocean, which does not change, doesn't go up, doesn't go down. Tadvat kamayam pravishanti sarve. Sa shantim apnoti, na kama kami. That person attains peace. So here, example is similar, but it is to explain another point. He says, those bhaktas have heard so much. Jinake Shravana Samudra Samana means they are Shrotriyas, have heard so many things, but still, when there is a chance to listen to Bhagavad Katha, they again and again take that chance. They can't sit without listening. We will see in Srimad Bhagavatam also, Bhagavan, the description is that when such great saints meet each other also, what do they speak? They speak of that only. Bhagavad Katha, Bhagavad Bhakti Katha, Bhagavad Bhakta Katha. That is what they talk about. Why? 100 times you have heard, so what? We saw the story of Totakacharya also before he became Totakacharya. Every day he used to go there and ask Sureshwaracharya, you tell me. What? Tell me story. What story? Tell me how my Acharya defeated you. Tell me. Shankaracharya went and defeated Mandana Mishra in the Shastrartha, and then Mandana Mishra became Sureshwaracharya. He wants to listen to that story again and again. Sureshwaracharya used to say, I have told you so many times, every day I tell. No, you tell again. He wants to listen. Why? Guru's story, Bhagavan's story. They are never tired of that. So Bhagavan, you go and stay in their heart. Why? Because their heart will always be filled with your love. That's why they want to listen to your stories. So go and stay there. This is first place. Second place, Lochana Chataka Jinhakari Rakhe. We have read this, correct? Yeah. Lochana Chataka Jinhakari Rakhe. Rahahi Darasa Jaladhara Abhilashe. Nidarahi Sarita Sindhu Sarabhari. Rupa Bindu Jala Hoi Sukari. Tinake Hridaya Sadana Sukadayaka. Basahu Bandhu Siya Saha Raghunayaka. He says, Lochana Chataka Jinakari Rakhe. Those bhaktas who have made their eyes into Chataka Pakshi. Chataka, remember? Chataka that keeps looking at that, what do you call it, black clouds of that particular month of monsoon, and he will only drink water fallen from the clouds directly before it falls on the ground. Anywhere water is stored, he will not even touch. That, like that, bhaktas have made their eyes into Chataka. And Rahahi Darasa Jaladhara Abhilashe. And what black clouds the Chataka wants to see, that is you. You are also dark, no? So you are that dark cloud that Chataka wants to see. Nidarahi Sarita Sindhu Saravari. He ignores all other rivers and ponds and even ocean. He ignores all that. Rupa Bindu Jala Hoi Sukari. He is happy with that one drop of water. Your one form is sufficient. He doesn't care about all other forms. Tinake Hridaya Sadana Sukadayaka. Their heart is the right place. O Bhagavan, Basahu Bandhu Siya Saha Raghunayaka. O Bhagavan, you stay there along with your brother Lakshmana and along with Sitaji. Now what is that he is talking about? Bhaktas that do not want to see anything else other than Bhagavan. That is what is described. They are not interested. Did you go to this place? Did you go to that place? Not required. It is said, very beautiful stories. I think you might have seen in Upanishad Ganga also. Surdas ji was there, no? Surdas ji didn't have the physical eyes. But such a great devotee, he used to always, Kanai, he used to always think about Sri Krishna. Somebody asked him that you have so much of love and devotion towards Bhagavan, and Bhagavan listens to you. Why don't you ask him for eyes? So Surdas ji said, why should I ask for eyes? If I get eyes, I will see the world. No, thank you. I am not interested. And to see Bhagavan, I do not need eyes. Then why should I ask? That is what is Bhakta. They do not want anything else. See, like mother, when that mother has that love for the child, she doesn't care about all other people, 100,000, 10,000 people are there. Her entire focus is on that child. How much love? That much love Bhakta has for God. And therefore, he doesn't care about all other things. Straight it goes to Bhagavan. That is what should happen to us. Our sadhana should be like that. If not anywhere else, at least in temple we should have that. Clear focus between you and God. Don't keep saying, nice temple. Very big. This color could have been little faint. And that light is not correct. You have gone there for what? Inspection? This shop should have been there. And they should have. No, there are many people, they want to give suggestions on how crowd should be managed in the temple. Why? All of them feel they are extremely expert in crowd management. Actually the line should go. Line is going. Go behind and see Bhagavan and come out. There are unnecessarily topics and discussion. Many other people want to see other people who have come to have darshan. Where are with me also somebody? You come out of the temple and then wait. Whoever went inside with you will come out. There inside the temple, rather than looking at Bhagavan, you are looking for everybody else. What is this? It is an insult, I tell you, of Bhagavan. You go there all the way from different places, go there and see. And other than him, you are focusing on everybody. If you are Vishnu Bhakta, be careful. He doesn't like. Shivji is okay. Shivji says, Bholenath is okay about it. Vishnu Bhagavan doesn't like. He says, you look at me and me alone. So you go there, our entire focus should be on Bhagavan. Doesn't matter all other things. There are people, they are pushing, they are doing this. How does it matter? You keep chanting Bhagavan's name and keep looking at him. Lochana chataka jina kari rakhe. That is what Bhakta Lakshana is. That their eyes long to see you. They do not want anything else. Nothing of the world is of any interest to those bhaktas. This, that, nothing. Just Bhagavan. That is where you should go and stay. Darshana do Ghanashama Nath Mori Akhiya Pyasi de. Oh Ghanashama, please now give me darshan. My eyes are thirsty of your darshana. Mirabai also, no? Akhiya Hari Darshana ki pyasi. I do not want anything else. I only want to see Bhagavan. That is what you should go and stay. Now third. Jasu tumhara manasa bimala hamsini jiha jasu mukuta halaguna gana chunai rama basahu hiyatasu. See what Tulsidas is doing. He is giving different places. He is explaining Bhakta Lakshanas. But you see kind of metaphors that he uses. First metaphor was of ocean. Ears like ocean. Second metaphor was eyes like Chataka. Now third is those bhaktas whose jiha means tongue. Tongue is like Hamsini, female swan. What is she doing? Jasu tumhara manasa bimala. Your glory, Bhagavan, is like Manasarovar, a huge pond. And there is this Hamsini, which is called Jiva. What is she doing? Mukuta hala guna gana chunai. And it is picking gems of your gunas, your virtues. Rama basahuyatasu. There you stay. Means what? See, if bhaktas have been hearing only about Bhagavan, seeing only Bhagavan, what will they speak of? Only Bhagavan. So after explaining two of the most important Jnanendriyas, that is ears and eyes, third is Karmendriya, most important is speech. He says, stay in the heart of bhaktas who only want to speak of your glories, your virtues, your stories. Hamsa Pakshi has got a unique quality. It is believed that it can just pick up milk and reject water. Now here Tulsidas ji doesn't say Hamsa, Hamsini. Why Hamsini? Because Jiva is Strilinga, correct? Only for that matter, because Jiva is Strilinga Shabda, Jiha. Therefore he says Hamsini. Really? Because I is, if you see, I is Chataka, correct? Matching. Linga also is matching. So Hamsa, Hamsini, both are capable of that. But here he uses word Hamsini. Why? Because he is describing Jiva. And Jiva Shabda is Strilinga Shabda. Therefore he says that Hamsini Jiha Jasu. That their tongue is like that Hamsini. And she picks up. What does she pick up? She only picks your virtues, your glories to speak about. Not interested in the gossip of the world. See, what we put as input only will come as output. If we keep seeing and if we keep hearing about God, we will speak about God. Naturally. And that is why after Shravana and Darshana comes Kirtana. Shravana, hearing. Darshana, seeing. Now Kirtana, now he speaks. But Vedji, yes. What about other Jnanendriyas and Karmendriyas? Has he ignored? No, he explains. Let us read the next section. Prabhu Prasad Suchi Subhaga Subasa.
Prabhu Prasad Suchi Subhaga Subasa.
Sadara Jasulahai Nitanasa.
Sadara Jasulahai Nitanasa.
Tumhahi Nibedita Bhojan Karahi.
Tumhahi Nibedita Bhojan Karahi.
Prabhu Prasad Pata Bhushan Dharahi.
Prabhu Prasad Pata Bhushan Dharahi.
Sisana Vahi Sura Guru Dvija Deki.
Sisana Vahi Sura Guru Dvija Deki.
Priti Sahita Kari Binaya Biseshi.
Priti Sahita Kari Binaya Biseshi.
Karanita Karahi Rama Pada Puja.
Karanita Karahi Rama Pada Puja.
Rama Bharosa Hridaya Nahi Duja.
Rama Bharosa Hridaya Nahi Duja.
Charan Rama Tirath Chali Jahi.
Charan Rama Tirath Chali Jahi.
Rama Basahu Tinha Ke Man Mahi.
Rama Basahu Tinha Ke Man Mahi.
Mantra Rajunita Japahi Tumhara.
Mantra Rajunita Japahi Tumhara.
पूजा ही तुम्हारी सहित परिवारा.
पूजा ही तुम्हारी सहित परिवारा.
तर्पण होम करहि विधि नाना.
तर्पण होम करहि विधि नाना.
विप्र जेवाई देहि बहुदाना.
विप्र जेवाई देहि बहुदाना.
तुम्हते अधिक गुरहि जिह जानी.
तुमते अधिक गुरहि जिय जानी.
सकल भाई से वही सनमानी.
सकल भाय से वही सनमानी.
सब करि मागहि एक फलु.
सब करि मागहि एक फलु.
राम चरण रति हो.
राम चरण रति हो.
तिन्हके मन मंदिर बसहु.
तिनके मन मंदिर बसहु.
सिय रघुनंदन दो.
सिय रघुनंदन दो. सियावर रामचंद्र की जय. पवन सुत हनुमान की जय. उमापति महादेव की जय. बोलो भाई सब संतन की जय.
श्री सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की
जय.
So whenever you see that he is telling about, oh Sri Rama, stay there, you have to understand that one bhavana is over. So this entire portion of all Chaupais and Doha number 129 is only talking about two places. What is the first place? Now the bhakta is described in many ways. Number one, Prabhu Prasad Suchi Subhaga Subasa. whose nose keeps taking in the most beautiful fragrance of the incense sticks that are offered to you. Subasa. Sadara jasu lahai nitanasa. That nose which keeps taking in the fragrance of the incense sticks offered to you. Number one. Number two, tumhahi nibedita bhojana karahi. One who eats only after offering that food to you. Only eats prasada. Number three, Prabhu prasada pata bhushana dharai. Wears only those clothes which are offered to you first and then wears. Sisa navahi sura guru dvija dekhi. One who bows down his head by looking at devatas, looking at dvijas, brahmanas and guru. Preeti sahita kari binaya biseshi. And this is not, he is not doing just as a ritual, but with vinaya and with prema, with love and humility, he bows down his head. Karanita karahi Rama pada puja. Fifth point is kara. Always nita. Nita means always. Kara, with the hands. Karahi Rama pada puja. Performs worship, puja of your feet, Sri Rama's feet. Number 6, Rama bharosa hridaya nahi duja. One whose heart has only one support, and that is Sri Rama. Ram bharose. Everything is as per him. Last one he says, Charana Ramati Ratha Chali Jahi. Whose legs only go to the Tirtha Kshetras of you. Rama basahu tinhake manamahi. O Sri Rama, you go and stay in their heart. Now here what is happening, you see, all other indriyas are included. Ears and eyes were explained before. Why? Because among the 5 jnanendriyas, those 2 are the most powerful. Maximum of our knowledge data comes in through eyes and ears. And in that also, when it comes to spirituality, ears are more important than eyes. Because all the knowledge is going to come from Shravana. So that's why he started with ears. Then he went to eyes. Then for Karmendriya, the most important is speech. He used that. Now he takes all other. So Shrotrendriya over, Chakshurindriya over. Now he says Granendriya. Nose is for what? To take the fragrance of incense stick. Rasanendriya is for what? Not to enjoy the different spices and different flavors, but to eat the food that is offered to you, taking in prasada. And Twagindriya is for what? To wear different dresses, and not just for the fashion, but those which are offered to you. Isn't it part of our tradition? Whatever new comes, first we keep in front of Bhagavan, in front of the altar we keep, whether it is new mobile or whether it is new TV, whether it is new car. First we offer it to Bhagavan, then we use it. Same way when new clothes we used to get, parents used to keep them in front of Bhagavan. That they offer it to you, then they wear. So Twagindriya. So all 5 jnanendriyas over. Speech is already used. Now feet also, hands also, head also, everything is explained. Head bows down to the devatas, to the brahmanas, to the gurus with love and humility. Hands continue to do your puja. Legs continue to go for tirtha yatra. Now antarindriya also. Heart is there. What that heart should do? One that has no other support than Bhagavan. Rama bharosa hridaya nahi duja. There is no other support than Bhagavan Sri Rama, for whose heart, oh Sri Ramachandra, tinake mana. You go, Rama basahu tinake mana mahi. You go and stay in their heart. See, bhakti is not any action. You must understand this point, not just as a information, but that concept should go deeper. We cannot say that somebody is going to temple, therefore he is a devotee. No. There is no action which you can attribute and say that this is bhakti. And therefore if you do not do, it is not bhakti. Bhakti is that attitude of love, devotion which people have towards Bhagavan. The action can be anything. That action can be offered to Bhagavan, it becomes bhakti. And therefore, we cannot say that I am doing bhakti for this much time in a day, because it is not an action. So whatever we do can become bhakti, because it is the attitude of love. So many of us must have, grown up seeing our parents who offer every action to Bhagavan. My mother, whenever we are sitting for, food, she will first say, Mangal Murti, please come. You have then. Doesn't matter whether we are sitting in home or in a hotel or inside the flight, food comes, she will call. Bhagavan can come any place. When she will go, locking the door, she will remember Bhagavan, protect, okay, I am going. Every single action is attributed to, dedicated to Bhagavan. That is the attitude of bhakti. That is what we have to pick up. So using any jnanendriya, any karmendriya, whatever we are doing, if we have that love for Bhagavan, then that becomes bhakti. So what he is describing is not a particular kind of action, but the attitude behind all actions. And therefore use any jnanendriya, karmendriya that you need to for devoting yourself to Bhagavan. That is the whole point. So this is the fourth bhavana. This is the fourth bhakta lakshana. Now fifth one, what he says, mantra raju nita japahi tumhara. Special categories created. He does kirtana, he sings your glories, okay, but he also does what? Mantra japa. Again and again and again, he chants your name. Pujahi tumhahi sahita parivara. Two meanings are there. Pujahi tumhahi, he does your puja. Sahita parivara, along with family. So one meaning is he does your puja along with your family, that is Rama Parivar. Or another meaning is he along with his family does the puja. Both meanings are fine. So he does japa, he does puja. Tarapana homa karahi bidhi nana. He does different kinds of tarpanas and homa and different kinds of actions. Vipra jevai dehi bahudana. He calls brahmanas for bhojana and gives dana dakshina at the end. Tumate adhika gurahi jiya jani. What a beautiful thing to say. One who considers his guru greater than you. Tumate adhika guruhi jiya jani. Sakala bhai sevahi sanamani. And therefore, he serves that guru in all the possible ways. Sabu kari magahi eka phalu. All these actions he does for one and only reason. What? Rama charanarati ho. May I have love for the feet of Bhagavan. He doesn't want any other thing of the world. He is not doing Brahmana Bhojana and mantra and puja to get something of the world. He has only one purpose, one reason to do all that. May I have more and more love for Bhagavan's feet. In Narad Bhakti Sutra, we study that bhakti is sadhana and sadhya in itself. So bhakti is the path and bhakti is also the goal. So he is doing bhakti to get bhakti. To get more and more and more and more and more bhakti. Focused more and more and more. That is what is the, it is not that, this is called Ananya Bhakti. You don't do something to get something else. No, you do that to get that only. Do bhakti to get bhakti. That is what he does. Tinake mana mandira basahu siya raghunandana do. In their heart, O Bhagavan, you please stay. Do, both of you stay. Siya and Raghunandana, Sri Rama and Sita, both of you stay there. Now, if you just read this, it looks like he still told so many things, that he does japa and puja and then havana and Brahmana Bhojana, etc. Actually, japa is done as sadhana many ways. There are some people who count japa, and sometimes without counting also japa can happen. Some people not only they count, but they decide that they want to complete these many malas or these many times japa in this much time. So not only that it is counted, but a fixed time span is used. And as I said, japa can be done for any desire or without any desire for love of God. There is one particular kind of japa sadhana which is called as Purascharana. Actually, Tulsidas ji is describing Purasharana here. Purasharana, what you do is, whoever is your Ishta Devata, let us say, now Sri Ramachandra, because that is the topic going on. Suppose Sri Ramachandra is your Ishta Devata. Then Sri Ramachandra's Japa mantra will be there. Shri Rama, Jai Jai Ram. 13 letters are there. Now, because 13 letters are there, 13 lakh times you have to do Japa of that mantra. Okay, 13 lakh. Then you have to do Homa, Tarapana and Homa is there. You see, Homa you have to do 13 lakh over 1,30,000 ahutis you have to offer. 10% of that. Then 10% of that Tarpana you should do. Offer water. With the same mantra. Okay. So 13 lakh times you are just doing the chanting. Then 1,30,000 times you are offering the ahutis along with the same mantra. 1,30,000. Then 10% of that is what? 13,000 times you are doing Tarpana by chanting the mantra. 13,000. Then 1,300 times you do Marjana. Marjana is sprinkling water and cleaning in front of Bhagavan. You do that 1,300 times. And then 130 Brahmanas you give Bhojana. So this Japa, Homa, Tarpana, Marjana, Bhojana. And all this you do in a fixed time span. So actually it is not just 13 lakh times Japa, okay? 13 lakh plus 1,30,000 plus 13,000 plus 1,300. All that you are doing, no? Every time you are chanting the mantra. And whatever days, number of days you decide, every day morning you have to start with puja. That's why it is said, Puja hi tumahi sahita parivara. To do the entire puja, Shodashopchar puja of Bhagavan. Both times also, morning, evening also you can do. But morning you must. This is called as Purasharana. This is high level of Japa sadhana. That you are not just doing counting, but you are doing that counting in a number of days along with all these other things. Okay? It's very interesting sadhana. Very difficult, but if God's grace, Guru's grace is there, it is possible. So that is what Tulsidas ji is indicating. That's why you see Mantra Raju, Nita Japa, then Pujahi, then Tarapana, Homa, Bipra, Jevai, Bahudana. All these are indicating that all the different aspects. Japa, Homa, Tarpana and Brahmana Bhojana, everything. Okay. Sometimes instead of Marjana, they also say that those many times they do Dandavat Pranam. So they get up and then again they do Pranam, again they get up, again they will do Pranam, again they get up, again they will do Pranam. So this is called Purasharana. Okay. And generally this Purasharana is done how, so suppose let us say now 41 days, generally Mandala Kala, no? So one Mandala takes 41 days. If you decide 41 days you are going to complete this, so every day there is some Japa, some Ahutis, some Tarpana, some Marjana, every day you are doing. And that is how you complete it in 41 days, and on the last day you do Brahmana Bhojana and give them Dana, Dakshina, whatever. Okay. Udyapana it is called. It's completion of that. Okay. This is called Purasharana. So this is again a sadhana. I was telling you other day the story of Ramdas Swami. He did Purasharana of this Ramanama Japa. He completed it 13 crore times. So almost 100 Purasharanas of Sri Ramachandra's Japa only. Along with that, he did Gayatri Purasharana. Gayatri Purasharana is even more difficult because 23 letters. So that is 23 lakh times. And you do the other counting. And mind you, when the Japa increases, the time taken also increases. Each Japa Mala also, 100 times also, it takes more time. So Ramdas Swami did many Gayatri Purasharanas plus at least 100. Now he may not have done 100 Purasharanas as such, but japa of 13 crore times. Wow, that is massive. That is how that japa has, that mantra has got power. That mantra does not appear anywhere in any of the scriptures. That mantra has got power because of Ramdas Swami doing it. Therefore, anybody else who does it, they also get that power. So, this is another lakshana of bhakta, right? So, in this way, we see so far 5 places he has shown. Now what? Now he continues further. Let us see one more section. After doha number 129. काम कोह मद मानन मोहा,
काम कोह मद मानन मोहा,
लोभन क्षोभन रागन द्रोहा,
लोभन क्षोभन रागन द्रोहा,
जिन्हके कपट दंभ नहि माया,
जिनके कपट दंभ नहीं माया,
तिन्हके हृदय बसहु रघुराया,
तिनके हृदय बसहु रघुराया,
सबके प्रिय सबके हितकारी,
सबके प्रिय सबके हितकारी,
दुख सुख सरिस प्रशंसा गारी,
दुख सुख सरिस प्रशंसा गारी,
कहीं सत्य प्रिय वचन विचारी,
कहि सत्य प्रिय वचन विचारी,
जागत सोवत शरण तुम्हारी,
जागत सोवत शरण तुम्हारी,
तुम ही छाड़ी गति दूसरी नाही,
तुम ही छाड़ी गति दूसरी नाही,
राम बसहु तिन्ह के मन माही,
राम बसहु तिनके मन माही,
जननी समझानहि पर नारी,
जननी समझानहि पर नारी,
धनु पराव विषते विष भारी,
धनु पराव विषते विष भारी,
जे हर्षहि पर संपत्ति देखी,
जे हर्षहि पर संपत्ति देखी,
दुखित होहि पर विपति विशेषी,
दुखित होहि पर विपति विशेषी,
जिन्हि राम तुम प्राण प्यारे,
जिनहि राम तुम प्राण प्यारे,
तिन्हके मन शुभ सदन तुम्हारे,
तिनके मन शुभ सदन तुम्हारे,
स्वामी सखा पितु मातु गुर,
स्वामी सखा पितु मातु गुर,
जिन्हके सब तुम तात,
जिनके सब तुम तात,
मन मंदिर तिन्हके बसहु,
मन मंदिर तिनके बसहु,
सीय सहित दो भ्रात,
सिय सहित दो भ्रात, सियावर रामचंद्र की जय, पवन सुत हनुमान की जय, उमापति महादेव की जय, बोलो भाई सब संतन की जय।
श्री सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की
जय।
So what should they do? Bhaktas, what should bhaktas do was explained so far. To Shrotrendriya, to Chakshurindriya, to Vagindriya, to other Indriyas, in Japa, how they should do. Now he says, those who do not have these vices, these negativities, kama, desire or lust, koha is krodha, anger, mada is pride, mana, arrogance, na moha, and all these are not there. Moha means delusion, lobha, greed, kshobha, hatred, raga, likes, droha, dislikes, जिनके कपट दंभ नहीं माया, कपट crookedness is not there, dambha hypocrisy is not there, maya cheating attitude is not there, तिनके हृदय बसहु रघुराया, those devotees who do not have all these negativities, you stay in their heart. So their minds are pure. Chitta Shuddhi is indicated here. And if we analyze all these negativities, they all are born from likes and dislikes. 3rd chapter Bhagavad Gita, isn't it? Ragadvesha, from there everything is born. Then that Ragadvesha become what? Desire, Kama, not fulfilled, Krodha, fulfilled, Lobha, and it goes on and on and on. Therefore, he says here, those who do not have any of these negativities, their heart is a perfect place for you to stay. Bhagavan, go and stay there. Right? So, that Chitta Shuddhi is indicated here in the 6th place. Bhavana number 6. Now, 7th is what? Sabake priya sabake hitahkari. These bhaktas are loved by all and they are beneficial to all. To even, do this is very difficult. That you are loved by all. How? There has to be so much of purity and so much of genuineness should be there for you to become that. Sabake priya sabake hitakari. And then dukha sukha sarisa prasamsagari. One who remains equanimous, same in dukha and sukha, in joy, sorrow and joy. Prashamsa and gari. Gari means gali. Where somebody praises you, prashamsa, or gali. They disrespect you, they criticize you. The bhakta remains equanimous. Kahahi satya priya bachana bichari. He speaks truth, and that also softly, bichari, priya, in a very lovely way. It is said, satyam vada, priyam vada, hitam vada, mitam vada. Speak truth, but how? Speak it nicely. Many times, no, I only speak truth. So what is truth? You are an idiot. You don't have to hurt people. No, straightforward. Straightforwardness doesn't mean that you have to hurt people. That same truth can be told in a nicer way. How was my song yesterday? Pathetic. I tell you, I have heard so many people in my life. Nobody has ever been so bad. Why? No, I speak truth. That is not called speaking truth. That truth what you are speaking should be nice. They should feel some kind of encouragement. Even if the song was bad, you can tell that there is lot of improvement possible. You can say that or not. This is nicer way of saying it. True only that there is lot of improvement possible. But we actually know for some people no improvement is possible. But who has asked you to decide that and give them certificate whether it is possible or not possible? You say nice things. Now some people go to other extreme. They only say nice things. They forget that you have to speak truth also. Arre, what you sang. Amazing. After Lata Mangeshkar, you only. Now suddenly the person also starts to feel that after Lata Mangeshkar, me only. They create bubble and then at some point of time the bubble will break. Then they will go in depression. Hey, don't have to go to that extreme also. Satyam vada, priyam vada, hitam vada. What is beneficial to other person, that you speak. Mitam vada, speak precisely. Don't start with the entire story. Simple question is asked. How was my singing? Once I was in 7th standard and I had a teacher used to teach mathematics. Wait na, coming. And that mathematics teacher, when he used to teach, he used to write on that blackboard with the chalk. The sound that the chalk made on the blackboard, like that your singing was. Hey Bhagavan, you go around. I tell you, this is not a nice thing. There are some people, they are more creative in insulting others. See, Tulsidas ji uses all his pratibha of kavitva, of poetry, to praise Bhagavan. There are people who will find new ways of insulting, creativity. And that is what they call as comedy today. In the name of comedy, insult. They do not even feel anything. Bhagavan has given that comedy for something good, not to insult person and feel bad about somebody. These people, bhaktas, they do not do like that. Satyam vada priyam. And see what he says, kahai satya priya bachana bichari. Almost the words are like, bichari. Such humble words. Jagat sovata sarana tumari. They surrender unto you whether they are awake or sleeping. Tumhi chhadi gati dusari nahi. And those who do not have any other gati, any other goal, any other purpose other than you, Rama basahuti na ke manamahi. Oh Shri Rama, go and stay in their heart. So they are sarvapriya, they love everybody, everybody loves them, and they are sarvasama, they are equanimous to all the joys, sorrows and criticism and praise and everything. They speak very truthful words but in a very soft and humble way. They surrender unto you totally and they do not have any other goal. Such heart is perfect for you to stay. Bhagavan, please go there and stay. Like this, he has given 7 places. 7 more places are remaining, which we will see in the next session. Okay. See what a beautiful way of explaining. Bhagavan, go and stay there. Then he will say, you already stay there, but still I am telling. Veera Maruti, Gambhira Maruti.
Veera Maruti, Gambhira Maruti.
Veera Maruti, Ati Dhira Maruti.
Veera Maruti, Ati Dhira Maruti.
Geeta Maruti, Sangeeta Maruti.
Geeta Maruti, Sangeeta Maruti.
Duta Maruti, Rama Duta Maruti.
Duta Maruti, Rama Duta Maruti.
Bhakta Maruti, Parama Bhakta Maruti.
Bhakta Maruti, Parama Bhakta Maruti.
Veera Maruti, Gambhira Maruti.
Veera Maruti, Gambhira Maruti.
Gambhira Maruti.
Gambhira Maruti.
Gambhira Maruti.
Gambhira Maruti.
सियावर रामचंद्र की
जय।
पवन सुत हनुमान की
जय।
उमापति महादेव की
जय।
बोलो भाई सब संतन की
जय।
सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की
जय।
ओम पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते। ओम शांति शांति शांति। हरि ओम श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः। हरि ओम।